Hello and welcome. Golden Era here playing a mod by The Juice. And this one is called, give me a second here, ECW Barely Legal. There we see the old school ECW arena. Looks perfect. The normal ECW arena, ECW on TNN, Anarchy Rules, Barely Legal, November to Remember, Living Dangerously, ECW on the Sci-Fi Network, ECW One Night Stand, and the WWF Invasion Arena. So as you can see, the arenas are all great. We're going to pick the old school and get right to it. 9/11 and Big Dick Dudley are in this game. Al Snow is in this game. Rest in peace, Axel Rotten. The Blue Meanie with a good amount of attires as well. Rest in peace, Bam Bam Bigelow. For the rest of this, I will not be saying rest in peace. Rest in peace, Boz Mahoney, because it will get depressing. Then we see Bubba Ray Dudley and Cactus Jack. Voldemort, Devon Dudley, C.W. Anderson, Chris Candido. He even has his skip attire. C.W. Anderson, who was very overlooked. Devon Dudley. Eddie Guerrero, old school ECW Eddie Guerrero. Danny Doring, who definitely deserves more props than he got. And here's something interesting. He was kayfabe married to Lita. Actually put a condom on her finger as a ring. That really happened in ECW. Chris Chetty, old school Chris Jericho. Lionheart Chris Jericho, as he was called. Just came from an excursion in NJPW. Dean Malenko is in this game. Easy Money, I wonder what happened to him. Kid Cash, I also wonder what happened to him. He was a personal favorite of mine back in the day. Had a lot of high flying moves. Jolly Swinger, Jerry Lynn, who is a former RH World Champion. John Cronus of the Eliminators, Justin Credible of the Impact Players, Lance Storm. You think about it, Little Guido, which is so racist. 90s ECW got away with murder when it comes to the racism stuff. But Little Guido was one of my favorites for sure. He had some legendary matches down there with Super Crazy and Tajiri. Obviously, Juventud Guerrera, Johnny Grunge of the Public Enemy, Luis Spicoli, Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey likes it. He really, really likes it. Perry Saturn, which is the other half of the Eliminators. Pitbull number 1 and Pitbull number 2. New Jack. And Mustafa Saeed, meaning that the gangsters are in this game. Masato Tanaka, Bullet. Mike Awesome, also known as the Gladiator. Nova with all of his attires. Even BWO Nova, so the entire BWO is in this game. Psicosis is in this game. Sabu. Roadkill, which I believe had a team with Danny Doring. Raven, of course, most of you will be familiar with Raven. Rey Mysterio Jr. in his ECW attires, as most everybody in this save or mod does have. RVD, Mr. 420, nobody gets as high as RVD. Big Sally Graziano, the Sandman. Rocco Rock, which would be the other half of Public Enemy. Rhino, back when it was spelled with an I. The Franchise, Shane Douglas. Stunning Steve Austin, before he became Stone Cold, he was in ECW. Super Crazy, who I believe is having some success down in Mexico now. Taz and the Tasmaniac, a short-lived gimmick, but he did have a 5-star classic under that name, I believe. Steve Corino, Simon Diamond, Little Spike Dudley, Big Stevie Cool, Terry Funk, of course, the legend, Tracy Smothers, Tommy Dreamer, Two Cold Scorpio, aka Flash Funk, Yoshihiro Tajiri, and he even has his blue tights in this one, and Tony Mamaluke. Paulie Dangerously, Todd Gordon, Sign Guy Dudley, and the Sinister Minister, Miss Congeniality, who of course was Lita, Francine, Jazz, and Kimona Wanalea. That's right, that is Lita. She did have a short stint down in ECW. As I mentioned earlier, she did a program with Danny Doring. Jasmine St. Clair, Stephanie Baylars, Tammy Lynn Cinch, and Woman. Rest in peace, Woman. Bill Alfonso, Cyrus the Virus, and the Stud Muffin, Joe Gertner. Of course, Joey Styles is also in this. Beulah McKillicuddy, Chastity, Dawn Marie Bitch, that was really her name, and Elektra. Now, for those of you that don't know, Elektra and Jasmine St. Clair are porn stars. If you want to find their stuff on the internet, you can. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and pick. Who the hell should I pick? Uh, Let me see here. Saturn. Sabu, yeah, we'll do Taz versus Sabu here. ECW, old school ring. So you see the graphics look amazing. The facial textures, I mean, the graphics don't look amazing, but the facial scans are very well done. They did mod in direct pictures of their faces, so it does look just like them. With that said, I'm going to let you guys sit back and enjoy the show. There is some weapons, of course, in this match because you can't have an ECW match without weapons. If you're an ECW fan and if you love No Mercy, then I highly recommend this mod by The Juice. If you've installed any of the other games that I've had on this channel, then you should be able to install this one. If not, then a couple of guides, maybe at most a day of your time, and you too will be able to run this. Controllers that can connect to your PC usually go for like $5 to $10. It's really not expensive. If you have a laptop or a PC and you want to play this, you can. ECW Barely Legal by The Juice. And with that said, I'm just going to let the rest of the match play out here. Be for victory. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.
1, 2, 3, pinfall.